UNSC Report to Office of Naval Intelligence, 2361. Our colonization efforts on the planet Harvest are complete. The world sits at the very edge of UNSC space, our outermost colony, and as such we must be careful in regard to security. If the Marauders ever initiate a raid, Harvest and its agriculture will be a likely target. Our ground forces are on standby to respond. Reports from the URF indicate their long-standing feud with Prickety has come to a predictably violent end. The Prickety have been all but wiped out, and our analysts note this frees up the rebels' attention to look further outward. We are monitoring the situation. End report. Hi guys, Tom from Project T here, and welcome back to Stellaris. Responsibilities Mantle. Last time, I didn't have a face. I was just a disembodied voice in the aether on the magical realm known as YouTube. But now I have a camera pointed at me so you can witness my gloriously, atrociously ugly mug. This is a new thing that I'm trying out right now. I've never actually had a face cam before. So those of you who actually watch my videos, tell me in the comments what you think of it, whether I should keep it, whether I should not. Yeah, it's a time for new things. 2021 is upon us. Might as well. But last time, things were relatively quiet compared to previous episodes. I mean, we had a fight against some mining drones, I believe it was. Yeah, it was down in Dustamon, just here. But we did manage to claim almost all of the systems we needed to, with the exception of Gargantua, which, I mean, doesn't actually have anything in since the Infinity Machine had an accident. Let's leave it at that. But it's been a bit different for other elements of the galaxy. I mean, the Prickety don't exist anymore. They were wiped out. So that means the United Rebel Front is now unopposed in their control of Nedham down here, where they have, if the game would load the system, there you go, a ruined Dyson sphere that they can take control of. That's concerning. They have the big star base at their disposal as well, that Prickety had over at Gish. Seeing that's the remains thereof what was the Prickety fleet, just floating debris, as well as broken clock down here, one of the halo rings in this little galaxy of ours. Oh boy. But worse than that, the Created are continuing their rise to power. I think they're at war right now. Yes, they're at war with the Megaclo colonies and the Mantle of Responsibility, after having just concluded their war with the Sunshine Faith and the Kik-Ya. The Kik-Ya, reduced to one planet and a handful of systems, they are not doing very well, and the Created are continuing to expand, which is worrying. And, of course, as I say at the beginning of every bloody episode, nothing from the Free Warriors. They haven't spawned yet. Though the young Goya are apparently colonizing the systems directly on their borders, which, what could go wrong with that, right? The moment they spawn. Oy vey. So, just for this episode so far, the current plan is to, I'm going to grab Gargantua. The Federation is doing very well for itself. Galactic Community, I'm trying to get banned on organic slave trade, but I mean that shifted against me quite harshly. So we'll have to see how that progresses in the future. Build up our fleets, where we have the home fleet down here, 16.7k. Battle Group Sierra is the one I'm currently doing over at Reach. We really need to build up an influence again, because it's 28. Though it should skyrocket now relatively, at least once we get Gargantua, since we're not claiming systems anymore, which was the big thing that was draining all of our influence. We're at the point where influence should be relatively plentiful. At least that would be the hope. Because, I mean, I think we're good with our space so far. We have a decent chunk. The Reclamation as a whole has a lot more. The Banish extending down here. The Ungoi really going quite far. Unless the enemy hive have gone quite big. So, and they're at war with the Mantle of Responsibility, I think, as well. Yes, they've taken a bunch of systems up here. So more things to keep an eye on, but militarily we're pretty good right now, but we could be better, so better it is. And while we're here, I've also just remembered that we have In Limbo over at Kepler, and since we have a science ship that's presently not doing anything aside from helping research, let's go get some new pop, shall we? And we have ourselves a archaeological site pending, which is, oh yeah, Zarklan. I forgot we were doing this. Actually, that will cost a fair bit of influence every now and then as well, once we get it done. I mean, Fallen Empire ships, I'm not going to say no. Ancient Tomb. Our archaeologists are working on Hosphere 4A, have reached a highly unstable section of the ruins. Fortunately, Roberto Velasco managed to devise an unorthodox but brilliant way of providing structural support with a complex array of directed energy fields. We can now safely access new areas around the ruins. That was close, which adds 3 clues to us. 20% chance to break through, that will continue. I think this might be the last one. Either last one or second to last one. We're getting close to Zarklan though. The head of Zarklan, and all the boon that will give us. And we have ourselves Limbo. Our science ship has arrived. A vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science officer Dan Shen asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in databanks are neural images. Digitized brain scans. Doubtless the aliens of Kepler 1A considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival, following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would come across them and have those means. So we can let dead aliens lie, which will give us engineering, but apparently we don't, even though I have cloning. Oh well, we'll keep their neural patterns for safekeeping. It'll be something good for the future. Meanwhile, science ship, do we have anything else for you to do? Oh, apparently we have something down here. Ah, study compact start. Well, we might as well get you on that. We'll get us some more research. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I won't be saying, oh look, the Great Khan hasn't spawned yet. Oh, is he so unlucky / lucky anymore, will I? The drums of war. Thank you, Sweller Music. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions of Midari have united under a single Great Khan. This mysterious warlord, who according to some accounts is a powerful psychic, has emerged from their warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, military genius, the newly crowned Great Khan has won the utter loyalty and devotion of all Midari factions. Now that they are no longer busy killing each other, the Midari are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are massing for war, crewed by eager warriors who are now steadfast comrades in arms, despite having been mortal enemies mere months ago. Shit. I am Kagu Umatu, Great Khan of the Midari Horde, and I am here to announce to the galaxy that a new age is upon us. The dark era where Midari would senselessly butcher one another for scraps of resources or misguided sense of honor has finally come to an end. I have solemnly promised my people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name of the Midari species in the annals of galactic history. For those who would stand in our way, know this. I will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of my people. If you oppose us, the Midari Horde will grind you to dust. Okay, that's hold on. I need something more appropriate here. No, not that. There we go, that will do. Let's play the Miona mix, shall we? So, what are we dealing with here? I don't have any up-to-date scans on their territory. But everything we've just gained, the Ungoi are going to be directly in a line of fire. Bollocks. Well, I think we're in combat alert alpha across the fleet. Declaration of war. We are in emergency. Alright. Start moving the fleets in to Onyx. Everything goes to Onyx. That is our staging area. Actually, I don't know if there is a bloody way through in there as well. Would have been better if it was here. But we also have Harvest. I think I previously said I got these two mixed around. I thought there was just one way in and there was two ways in through there. But there you are. So we have Harvest. We need to try and defend. It's just been built as well. Alright. Assault Fleet, where are you? Marine Corps, which is 1k. Get your butt to Harvest and land there. You all be stationed there for the time being. All our Warthogs, our Snipers, our Rockets, our Spartans will be on Harvest. Arbitral site is also pending. There was a lever. This time there was a lever concealed in the roof. The fifth chamber has more alien writing. There is none. The challenges are meaningless as these words. That is my lesson. I am Zarklan, the pawn, swept along by the currents of history against my will. Proceed and an audience shall be yours. Should one still be of interest. Alright, so now it's the last one. I could use those ships from a fallen empire right now. Because we're gonna be in trouble. Still, our assault armies are en route. I can make more. My fleets are en route. Battle Group Sierra is in the process of upgrading. Which, I think that's Anchor 5, isn't it? Yes. Anchor 5. Defenses. Get a couple more defense platforms ongoing. More MAC cannons. We're going to potentially need all we can. I mean, right now it's 6.5, but we need to get up. If we can get that to 10k at least, I will be happy. Can we see anything coming? Alright, here's the first fleet. Chosen the Great Khan. 32,000. That's their strongest right here. And they're coming straight for the Ungoi. The grunts don't stand a chance. I hope we're ready for a fight. And here we go. The first system has fallen to the Khan. I have... Altogether, my fleet is presently 29,000. So combined with Starbase, or Anchor 5, that's like 35,000. So that's enough to take on the Great Khan's personal fleet altogether. But I need more. Ah, here they come. So 19,000 seems to be... So 9,000 to 20,000 odd. Seems to be their general fleet range. 16k. I can take on an average fleet. The Great Khan's going to be the biggest threat. Go figure. But yeah. The Great Khan is spreading out very fast. This is going to be an emergency. Hold on. Do we have anything we can do inside the galactic community? To relocate galactic market? No. Resolutions. Focus the Great Khan. Of course, that's 100 influence, but yes. Focus the Great Khan. I can't do the emergency measures, but maybe someone else will do it. Start supporting that shit, because the Great Khan's rampage is a danger to all three empires in the galaxy. If we do not unite to stop it, we will be crushed beneath their fleet. We should focus on dealing with this crisis as a galactic focus. And that means all empires will mobilize for war against the Great Khan. We need that. If I had my emergency measures still, I shouldn't have... Had I known, I wouldn't have wasted it on that bloody thing I'm gonna lose. Well, alas, I can't really take it back. Hopefully someone else will do it. Maybe the Ungoi, since you're being trashed. But we'll have to see. Where are they going, though? That's the problem. Are they going to continue up to me? Or are they going to veer off into the Yanmi? Oh no. Alright, the Chosen of the Great Khan themselves have attacked the Yanmi. That's where they've gone. Meanwhile, we have this fleet right here. So, yeah, they're going up here. Are they going to continue up north, or are they going to go to the east? That's the question. I've just got myself a second generation of Archer missiles, so that'll help us there. Cruiser pattern standardization, maybe? More minerals? I mean, that would take only 21 months. Better foundries. That's not really a priority right now. I'm getting a decent amount, and I can buy some more anyway. That'll take a while. Alright, let's just get that for now, and upgrade my fleet with what I need. I need better Archer missile pods. Right away. Second generation Archer missile pods, please. Thank you. Well, it appears that they're going upwards so far. I think the Great Khan has been doing some work against the Yanmi, but the rest of their forces have progressed towards us, which is a little worrying. Also, apparently the Ungoi are fighting some crystalline entities for some reason. Why are you doing that? Don't you have more important things to do? Ah. A new archaeological dig site apparently as well. Where's that? Oh, down by the Banished. Whatever. So the enemy are up there. They're continuing. Well, one's going down. You're just sticking around for the moment. Well, all my fleets are gathered at the very least. I'm upgrading to the new Archer missile pods. And I can now get a few more ships to the home fleet as well. So, general improvements all round. You know, looking at my edicts, it might be time to start making use of this stuff. So, volatile ammunition, volatile explosives, armor, sensors, crystals. There we go. Anything else I can get? Shields and fuel I need, but that's currently building up, so I can't do anything with that right now. The next 12 years, motes and crystals should build up again, so I can renew them. But for now, it's going to need to let the gases build up. I'll enable those when I have to re-enable this lot in 12 years' time. But for now, that should give us a slight boost to our military power. Okay, this isn't good. 6,000, 18,000, 18,000. That's another 8,000. There's a 19,000. And a 4,000. Still no kind of the Chosen the Great Khan. They're off somewhere else. I assume continuing to kick the crap out of the Yanmi. But yeah, they are having a massive build-up around here. The Ungoi have got their 8K fleet moving in, but I don't know what they're going to do unless they fight the smallest fleet. Where are they going? That's the question. Oh, there's the Chosen the Great Khan. 32,000. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm looking at my defensive options. If they're going to come up through anywhere, I'm still confident they would come through Harvest, most likely. However, there is also the possibility that if they expand up in this direction, they could breach my borders through either Arai or Altair. So I'm going to keep an eye on that situation for now. I'm going to max out Anchor 5's defense platforms. I'm going to start building defense platforms in those systems as well, and relocate my fleet if that is how it looks like it's going to be. Which doesn't necessarily right now, but something to keep in mind. Ah, on the bright side, it looks like the ancient tomb is finished. After a grueling search, the last key was discovered in the form of a minuscule button hidden in one of the carved alien glyphs. In a large chamber, a gigantic throne holds the slumped and motionless form of a large humanoid figure. A horrible smell hints at the decayed state of the being's body. Some glyphs at the bottom of the throne simply read, Zarklan, at your service. The body is too far gone to be moved, but the head is surprisingly well preserved and given its age. Not wanting to leave empty-handed, some archaeologists use the laser cut to remove the head. Interesting. And here come the Themlar Guardians. It is true then. You have found the legendary tomb of Zarklan. When the Urgas told me, I did not believe them, but the evidence is irrefutable. I understand that you have the Prophet's head in your possession. Then, as was foretold, the Chosen of the Great Zarklan have at last been revealed. As would have been Zarklan's wish, any settled holy worlds near our space are yours to do with as you wish. There are also many devout pilgrims on the Celestial Throne who would be greatly honoured to fight under your banner. There we go. Well then, it's about damn time. How much will that cost? 150. Do it. Ah, Triumph is activated though for it. I can't do it yet. Ah, 1,000 more days. 1,000 more days until I can activate the Head of Zar clan and gain some Fallen Empire ships. That would really quite help though. And we have ourselves another perk, which will just be buildings and districts so their build cost reduced and build speed up. That's fine with me. That will then be more housing, which is good. I need more housing. And venture effects, more merchant jobs, and an ascension perk slot. That's what I'm wanting. And it looks like we finally have the Head of Zar clan incoming now. You called and we are here. May the enemies of Zar clan breed ugly children. May they choke on their nutrients, yada yada yada. Okay, sure. What I'm more interested in is this. Zar clan's pilgrims. You need a leader. I'm happy to give you one. Zar clan's pilgrims, and that's a fleet for us to keep. You head over there, and let's call you Zar clan's battle group. Just Zar clan's battle group, still kind of fit in with that. But yes, we have the Zar clan's group coming in. That's, there we are, 7.7k, which puts our current fleet to 43,000 altogether. So long as we keep them, we can definitely take on any one fleet that they throw at us. And that brings us to 2371, 1st of December. Slightly more than I would usually do, but hey, it's a very busy time. Haven't had our first conflict directly with the Khan yet, but I think that's going to change very, very soon. The galactic community is right now voting on military sanctions. The next time, if the minor admin sanctions are going to get through, I'll just do my council veto and the focus will get through straight off the bat. So that will be working out alright. This will mean that everyone will actively declare war on the Khan and go after him, which will be a help considering how much the Khan has already eaten, which isn't an insubstantial amount. They've taken a fair bit of the ongoing territory of our territory, reclamation. They've taken a bit of Yami territory. I'm not sure quite where they're expanding right now. Chosen the Great Khan are right there. There seems... in which direction? They've just arrived by the looks of it, so they're heading off towards us again. We have Zar clan's battle group on its way, which is 7.7k. We've got our 20k fleet. We're slightly over naval capacity now, so I'm going to start upgrading the Altair anchor and the Arai anchor. Give them some more anchorages, start giving them defense platforms, map guns, in case I need to fall back to one of those systems to prevent their access to the innermost colonies. That would be very bad if they got close to Earth. We don't want that. There's also the possibility that next time, once our clan's battle group has linked up, I may send my forces on the offensive. Because if I can catch out the Chosen of the Great Khan, I can defeat that fleet because I have more power and I have far more ships in general. So if I can catch out that fleet, I can take care of the Khan. First time, it will cripple the Horde. Second time, it will defeat the Horde. But more than that, if I can start taking back some systems, that could also attract the Great Khan's own fleet. Plus, weaken the Horde some more. But that is all for the future. Battle plans need to be drawn up. The UNSC is officially at war. The Horde needs to be contained, because if it gets out of control, that could be very bad indeed. It'd be better for everyone if it never reached harvest in the first place. So I'll need to raise up my assault armies and send them in behind my fleets. I don't want to overextend. If things look like they'll be turning against me, I'll send them back into my territory. I don't want to go things too far, Also, it might be time to rethink my war doctrine just a little bit. But until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!